I'm trying to get good at that this RTS game we've been playing right now, and I'm looking at now. I'm not looking at the people who are entertainers in that sphere. I'm looking at the people who are competitors in that sphere on their YouTube channels with like 30 views a video, and it's just they're terrible at making videos, but they know everything there is to know about the stupid game. It's a real slog to get through. We've been playing a bunch of that stupid game.
What does RTS stand for?
Real-time strategy. So that means that we're controlling armies that are fighting each other, and we're constantly clicking and like rearranging and reallocating units and moving them around, because while it might be machine guns and like tanks and stuff, it really boils down to like a rock paper scissors type thing where, oh no, like this unit X's out that unit and this X's out that unit. So it's really about coordination. And if he's bringing tanks, we need to have anti-tank weapons over here. But if he's bringing infantry, we need solutions for that. And it's constantly assigning things.
Just more of a top-down micromanagement game.
Is turn-based strategy. So if Kyle can make, I'll make it up, like 10 decisions a second, then he will beat someone who can only make one decision a second. Because
it's called
no waiting. But if it's turn-based, it's just who makes good decisions. If it's real time, then who can make more decisions is a big deal.
It's real fun. Very true. It's a blast. Kyle and I have been having a real good time getting good at that. And Kyle linked me just last night. He was like, we were playing a couple Dom games, and he was like, hey, just FYI, sent you a link to this noob tournament that's being hosted. Maybe we take a little peek at it. Maybe we join a noob tournament for Total War Warhammer 3. And I think that would be a great way for reality to come crashing down on us on how good we actually are at this game. Because when I'm playing like the group on Discord and everything, I'm feeling like, God damn, I'm decent at this. I know what I'm doing. But like, I guarantee I go up against someone like real deal, it'll be just like Age of Empires, where it's like, oh, they know things I didn't know I had to know.
I think if we just played in a system where there are picks and bans, y'all would really struggle, right? Because like you have like 2 or 3 races you can do well, and he has 1. So like,
how many do you need? I have 4 I'm comfortable with, and that's it. And there's fucking 25.
Yeah, in a tournament structure, they do like picks and bans. So like
I don't understand that term, picks and bans.
All right, so there's like 5 teams we can pick from. I don't want you to play one of them, so I'm going to ban one. You're going to ban one. I'm going to pick one. You're going to pick one, and we're gonna boil down to a situation where nobody's playing the overpowered faction.
If Kyle knows from playing me that I like to play fucking I don't know the Ogre Kingdom faction, he's going to ban the Ogre Kingdom faction, so I can't pick that, and I'm less likely to be able to use strategies I'm comfortable with. And if I know he's likely to pick high elves, I do the
2.
Well, right? you get 3 bans.
Oh, then 4
out of 25.
Yes, so 4. Then 4. And so I did the math, and I figured it out. But it's great. It's so much like I love RTS top-down strategy games because like they're so deep. There's so much to learn about them that is so different from FPS, where like FPS is just a different skill set, like first-person shooter, like clicking on heads, being fast. Like it doesn't translate.
Just the juggling a bunch of things is so frustrating.
It's so fun.
It's so difficult. So you'll have like 10 things on the board that are moving around, and if you forget about one for just a little bit, you'll look up and it's dead because they like surrounded your like if you've got a tank that you're driving over here and you forget about it, well, they'll just like surround it with anti-tank shit and grind it to bones because you didn't keep it moving, and you've got to babysit every unit and keep it moving around, or otherwise it's just a bunch of guys who stopped moving in a field, and other guys will come along and kill them. So you're just click, 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 and you'll see sometimes like, oh, he forgot about this. Look, it's in the corner of the map. He doesn't know.
Yeah,
go get it, go get it, go get it. Yeah, that's been real fun. That's been eating up a bunch of my time with playing that stupid shit.
Oh, it's not stupid. It's great. It's a great.
Well,
do y'all put them on Twitch?
Or no,
not this one. I don't think we're ready to showcase our skills in this game. RTS like real-time strategy games are so in-depth and layered that like when a fan of an RTS watches you, like they rip you to shreds for not knowing every little thing they know. Like imagine someone watching you on FPS and they're like, you should have shot that guy. It's like, no, that but a million. You should have built this villager first. You should have picked this selection of this unit. I noticed at this point in the battle, you sent the wrong one this way. No, I'm going to wait until I'm an absolute master.
Yeah, I don't know. This game has a huge online. It doesn't have a huge online community. It's from the
Borderlands.
I feel like the whole like Warhammer like universe is about to like get a little bit bigger. It seems like it's becoming more and more mainstream with that. It's Henry Cavill, right? It's got they got the Amazon deal. That's the RTS that we play. We're playing like a mythical version of that. So like dragons and goblins and ghouls and witches and warlocks. And
it's a cool game for cool people.
It is. It's only the cool guys, as they say.
I'm not being ironic. I think it is.
Yeah, it's a no virgins allowed scenario. Yeah, that's why we play by. It's just me and Taylor.
I'm not, yeah, it's just
You're the only sex havers playing that game in the entire population.
And like, Woody will get a kick out of this. The community of Total War Warhammer 3 that came out last year is significantly smaller than the community online of Age of Empires 2, which came out in 1998.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just to give you a picture of how much of how much Creative Assembly this company is failing to promote their game. Like, they have way better graphics, all this stuff, and this teeny tiny little community. Did you know that there are games in 2023 you can search for beginning guides on YouTube, and they're not there? Not just that they're hard to find, they're not there. That's how fucking obscure and how like disinterested.
There's like
many
not
people
enough
are
money in teaching people the game for there to be really good. There's like 2 or 3 guys on YouTube that are like into this game and like do it as a job.
Yeah.
But like they've been doing it so long, they don't teach new people anymore. So it's hard to like get the building blocks because the third game is essentially the first game, but with better graphics and more variety. You know, it's the same shit just over and over. Repackaged. It's also about a $300 game.
they screw the shit out of you. They make you buy the old games to unlock DLC for the new game. So if you buy Total War Warhammer 3 and you want, let's say there's 30 factions in the game, they give you 4 for buying a $60 game, and you have to buy $210 or so of DLC and the old 2 games to get access to all the factions. They went all in on fuck you. Like, we're not trying to expand. We're trying to fuck you. We're trying to get money from you, bitch. Like,
how much you have? How much you got? Run them pockets. Their new
how
DLC.
much you got?
They just added like a new race.
Do you know how much it takes for someone into Magic the Gathering to go, you're getting ripped off?
Like, they make $300 video games?
Because each piece of it, they keep adding more like races, and so like every time, like the Chaos Dwarves are coming out soon. Hey, it's like dwarves, but better. It's Chaos Dwarves. They're like corrupted dwarves.
They're cool.
I'm buying evil dwarves. Evil dwarves are $20. I already bought it.
$25.
It comes out like tomorrow, I think. It's
Say 25. No more.
I bought it early. I got 5 off, Taylor. That's
and guess what? It's a new faction. It's a new faction, which means that they're gonna kind of pump up the power level to get people to buy it. And so if Kyle buys the fucking Chaos Dwarves and they're overpowered, I gotta buy the Chaos Dwarves. It's
fight fire with fire.
Fight fire with fire.
It's a real good time. We honestly should stream it some, not because of our prowess at the game, but I think here's the real problem with that is we both go mum when we're playing because we both get real stoned and we're clicking as fast as we can. And I told you, like you know what being stoned is like. You're not great at managing lots of things at once. You're worse at it. And here I am being asked to control dozens of moving around. It's like chariots and fucking archers and everything's. And so we're not conversating a lot. We're sitting there focused, like click, click, click. You can hear.
Sometimes we go through the whole game and like the end will get there and I'll be like, good game. Kyle will be like, good game. And that's the entire conversation.
For 30 minutes.
This was like four nights ago when we were playing. Like it was in the middle of a game. We were playing domination where you try and conquer the flags and everything. And I noticed this game was going so well. Like I was rolling over Kyle in a way that was not like usually we have pretty competitive games. And I was just molesting him. And like near the end of it, he goes, I took way too much of that syrup, man. And I was like, oh, so you're like barely playing, and you're like, yeah, I don't think I've moved a unit in 4 minutes. And I was like, all right, well, this is barely a victory.
Yeah,
that's the intensity we're playing with.
We have a weed sponsor, and they make this syrup, and it is incredibly powerful. Yeah, it's dangerous, and I took like a couple sips of it. I like a Western when they crack open the bottle and like glug. I did that basically. Put the cap back on, sat it on my desk, and went back to playing. And it hits you out of nowhere, and you don't realize what's wrong with you at first. You're like, "Oh, is this it? Is this it?" And then am I being taken home, Lord?